You're listening to 1069 Click FM, live in color.
Yes, I know. DJ Shark is no longer a thing. But, yeah. At least he'll do some good in Carolina. Hello, everybody. Welcome to another stupid sports show. I'm your host, Jim B. Yes. Be sure to bribe Alderman for pie if you are new here. Well, hello, Luke and William, and I saw MKI in there earlier, giving us the lowdown on the excitement of the Princeton fans for tonight's game against Creighton. Oh, there's a great deal going on in the sports world. I also saw just today a little bit of sad news, but Detroit reporter Jerry Green just passed away. He was in his mid-90s. He had covered every single Super Bowl since its inception, except for this year when he missed it due to increasing health issues. So, rest in peace to one of the originals. I also did just see that the Eagles, let me see how to get this correct. Lane Johnson for the Eagles just got a 1-year contract extension that's going to guarantee him $30 million. Ooh, they are really going for that. They are really going for that run back, aren't they? Also, by the way, Utah is leading LSU 51-50 in the women's tournament. About a little under 6 minutes to go in the fourth quarter, and the LSU coach looks like she came just out of the 1970s with a fringed jacket. No ASMR Jim tonight. Maybe another night, but this doesn't really feel right for it, honestly. Hello, John and True North. Glad to have you here. Yeah. DJ Shark officially a Panther. The signing was confirmed today. He said goodbye on Twitter to all the Detroit fans, and it's upsetting, but yeah. The interesting thing that I saw from the Lions today is that we signed a backup QB, Nate Sudfeld. So I don't know what to think about that one. There are little parts of my brain that keep wondering whether Detroit is going to try to do some fancy maneuvering around the draft boards to try to get one of the top QB prospects. People who know better than me say probably not, and they want to fill other holes on the roster. And honestly, that's how I have felt, up until this point, that they were going to keep working on the defense. But, just not sure at this point. I'm doing well myself. Had a nice easy day. Got to sleep in late this morning. Thank both the cats, including Angie, who is currently, as you may see, sitting just out of frame. You practiced this, didn't you? You really did. Oh, bless your heart. Yeah, I know they do. my thought has been that if they do decide to do it, this would be a perfect draft in which to do so because we would have the draft capital to trade up. Looking at the teams that are ahead of us in the first round, and there aren't that many, at least 4 of them I think are looking for QBs. And if they're not, they sure wouldn't say no to one. I don't think it'll happen, but then again, the Lions have had ways of surprising their fans in the past couple of drafts. By one, being competent, and by two, making bold trades. Even with, and especially with, division rivals. So, yeah. And greetings, Leif. Good to have you here. Quick question for you, if you know what happened to the Kraken? They were leading the division at one point, and now they've slipped down into the wild card spots. True North thinks their Packers are going to draft QB this year, 100%. I mean this with absolutely no malice. I still really, really want that same energy that went through everybody when Seattle drafted somebody for the offensive line this past draft to occur again with Green Bay selecting a wide receiver with their first round pick. It would just be too perfect. Oh, inconsistent goaltending. Ugh. Oh, that is a shame. It is Ass Talk first for about 30 minutes, and then as soon as Colorado, Iowa starts up, we will go to covering that. That's how it's going to work, John. I just didn't want to do 2 streams and thought it would be easier for all of us if they kind of just were back to back. That's all. When your best goalie is Martin Jones, says Leif, your goaltending isn't that great. I'll take your word for it. I don't even know who Martin Jones is. Yeah, let's see. The other things, I think Terrell Edmonds went from the Steelers to the Eagles. I think he got a 1-year deal. The Ravens are becoming the land of the middling older receivers with their signing of Nelson Aguilar. And is Lamar Jackson just trying to speed run the drive yourself out of football percentage? Is that what is going on here? Because you have that dude who gets publicly called out by the NFL for trying to negotiate on his behalf, and then he claims, I never did. And then they turned out to be partners on some home gym thing that looks straight out of a infomercial. And, yes, sometimes I like to appear smart. And I'm just feeling very weird about where this whole Lamar Jackson thing is going. I feel it could, Holy crap, there was a punch in the women's NIT in the handshake line between Bowling Green and Memphis. One of the players punched their opponent. Holy crap. Oh yeah, and Bama is currently oh yeah, sorry Angie. The Alabama period 6 is beating the Aztecs right now, 19-16. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I gotta keep y'all on your toes. If you get too used to things, you'll never be able to handle change when it happens on a larger, smaller scale. I've also got, still got LSU Utah in the background. LSU has now taken the lead, by the way, 57-52. They got about four and a quarter minutes left in that. Let's see. Oh, I also saw that Jose Altuve for the Houston Astros got a broken thumb during the World Baseball Classic, so he will be out of action for apparently at least a month or two. So, ooh. One of the Memphis players was salty. Ooh. Oh dear. Oh, you're fully done now, Luke? All right. Glad to hear it, man. I know I was kicking your ass for a while, but hey, good on you for powering through it. Yeah, I also got a really, really dumb headline shoved in my face saying that the Bears might be secretly wanting to get Derrick Henry. And that that just sounds like, I mean, one, they've already got some running runners on their roster, and two, Derrick Henry, I understand that they've got some room, but I don't know. Do you think Derrick Henry would be desperate enough to take a sweet 1 year contract with the Chicago Bears? I don't think he would. Yeah, True North, we're all still kind of waiting for the deal to get finished up and for the terms to be ironed out so that certain people can gloat online and others can be salty and bitch about it for the next couple of years. It's all details at this point, and it's above our pay grade and certainly beyond my scope of focus from day to day life. Let's see. Yeah, I don't feel good about the Predators' chances of making the wild card unless Winnipeg and Seattle completely fall apart. And we're not that far from the end of the hockey season right now. I think it's about 10 to 12 games left for the entire league at this point. And right now, everything feels pretty locked in. But the Penguins could definitely have room to screw up and lose their spot to the Panthers as well. Hell, yes, I'm sure, Luke, that the Bears would normally think that your suggestion of giving the Titans every first round pick they have until 2050 was a very sound, unfair deal. You know, I just think they might try to haggle a little bit, just a little bit. Start from there, maybe work in the middle a little bit more. There's also all those articles where it's like NBC Sports Chicago quoting a story, well, quoting an article, not an actual news story, just an article written by somebody at PFF saying, well, it makes sense for the Bears to take Derrick Henry if they do this, this, and this. And yeah, I felt my brain get smaller when I read it. 100% a fair price for a 29-year-old running back. Oh, oh dear. Oh, I wanted to ask you all. So one of the new rule changes that has been proposed in the NFL is that the play clock in the last 30 seconds of each half would start showing tenths of a second. Oh, you're kidding me. My internet already? Oh no. Oh no. This is not what I needed today. And that's the weird thing. It's showing up fine on mine, but there's the delay. It just shrank again. Oh boy. All right, it's going to be one of those days, isn't it? All right, I can play along. Totally cool. Let's see. Ooh, Blues are playing musical chairs with their goalies apparently. They had somebody come up when Binnington was suspended from the AHL. He got the start again last night. Binnington did not dress, but then lost in shootout. Thomas Greases was back up because he played for Detroit, and Blue were, yeah, we blame Angie. You got the James Bond card, Luke? All right. I'll mark that down thusly. Uh, you know, I can't wait until the NFL decides to make fans sarcastically counting along with the clock a unsportsmanlike conduct penalty on the home team, because it feels like the sort of thing that a Goodell-led NFL would do. Oh shoot, Utes have tied it up with LSU. It's only a minute 30 to go. 61 all. Yeah, I gotta be honest. I looked around at also the NBA standings today, and aside from keeping track of the more top tier teams, it doesn't seem like there's going to be very much to be excited about as far as the playoffs coming up. I mean, yeah, I'm looking forward to the Bucks and Celtics going at it again. That ought to be fun. But I'm not sure if there's a equivalent team from the West that could really be picked out as a big favorite. If it turns out to be the Sacramento Kings, that would honestly be kind of hilarious. It would. Oh man, a low-scoring grudge match for San Diego State and Alabama. Ah, just what the sport needs. More defensive battles. I know they'd appreciate it. And Thunder have dropped. They did? They did. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, William. So so they got some names in the cricket world coming to join the new league starting up in America, says Luke. So is this like equivalent to when David Beckham joined the LA Galaxy, or a little lower than that? Oh, also, for everybody here, and we'll just stick to people in chat for right now. Lurkers, you can observe and maybe take notes. Um, as things stand right now for your respective NFL franchises, what direction do you think they are going to take in the draft? It could be as general or specific as you like. I'm sure I will get at least a few sentences from Logan. Given some of the names, it's about similar. Ooh, okay. Oh, well, hopefully it'll end a decent shot of legitimacy. Or at least, perk people's ears up a little bit. All right, Utes are still leading by 1, by the way. 27.5 seconds to go in their game against LSU. All right. Yeah, right now I'm still thinking that Detroit will take the opportunity to draft, some decent pieces for the defensive line, maybe a linebacker, and yeah, if they do get a quarterback, maybe they take somebody. Maybe they're able to find somebody who's a project like in the second, third round. That would be nice. Although I'm leaving myself open to be surprised by them because they have surprised us before. Oh yeah, Rams don't get picks till next year. And for the Giants, says William, wide receiver and center, probably a linebacker as well. Oh, where are the Giants right now in the NFL draft order 2023? Oh yeah, you guys are down there this year, 25. Man. Wow. That must feel pretty out of the ordinary, I bet. At least for the past couple of seasons. True North thinks the Packers will take edge, tight end, and receiver. Do you think in that order, or what do you think? Will there be a certain one they'll prioritize first? Yeah, it's very strange, but I'm willing to go with it because Jacksonville's down there too, and that probably just tweaks a few people a lot more than it should, and that makes me happy. Oh damn! Looks owls. Ooh. Brian Branch, no matter what. You put train, Luke? All right. That is fair. Oh, someone just fouled out for the Utes. With 10 seconds left. And Alexis Morris, a 78% free throw shooter, is at the line for LSU. I think she's shooting 2. Yep. First one will fall. It ties the game. Second one falls as well, and now it'll be a timeout while the Utes figure out what kind of fun for what is the ending of this. Good excitement going on, and Luke, there'll be a thing happening. It'll be coming later, but there will be a thing of two happening in that regard. Just be patient. It'll come. It'll come. Oh, that's probably something. How to get all the scoreboards looked up for tonight so that I can be a responsible broadcaster. And NHL scores. Alright, where are we so far? Oh, and Houston versus Miami has started as well, by the way, and it's currently 13-10, Miami over Houston. And San Diego State has pulled ahead of Alabama 28-23. Dang. Got a nice putback, but then a foul. And we're waiting to see what it is. It's all... Well, the LSU players is fouled off. Oh, no. Oh, everybody is very upset about this. Oh, yeah, caught her on the wrist as she was going for the block, and oh, damn! What a way to get out of the game. And she had a double-double going in the game too. 17 points, 12 rebounds. First shot by Utah is missed. Okay. Jenna Johnson, a 75% free throw shooter for the season, just missed the first one. 4.7 seconds left. This could be a tie. And second one doesn't fall either. Unless you call timeout after they regain possession. 2.9 seconds now. Holy crap! Utah was going to bounce themselves from the women's tournament on a couple of 2 straight missed foul shots. Damn, that's a heartbreaker. Real heartbreaker right there. All right. Other scores for what is currently going on at the moment, as my internet has decided to crap out. We got the Celtics beating the Pacers 26-21 near the end of the first quarter, and the Wizards over the Spurs right now 29-22. Although, remembering where they are in the standings, that isn't so surprising, honestly, anymore. And meanwhile, over in the NHL, the Sabres are currently beating the Devils 2-1. Oh, wow. And the Islanders are tied with the Blue Jackets 0-0. They're more than halfway through the first period in that contest. Oh, that poor girl. Who just missed the free throws for Utah. The camera keeps going back to her. That's just so brutal. I hate those shots in every game where they're trying to catch the athletes crying. You know, True North, if y'all are willing to do that, I will just publicly say right now that I do not endorse it, but